Well, I got the tractors washed up and we're gonna film this video about a quick hitch, and the neighbors are firing their firearms down the road here, so we're used to them firing, but I wasn't preparing that when doing a video, so we're gonna film it anyways, and you're gonna hear some gunshots in the distance, and it's no big deal. We live in the country, so see you in a minute. So this is my newest toy, which if you guys have seen the video review of this tractor, I went and bought a Coyote tractor. And when I got it, part of the negotiation and deal with the guy and the price, I came up with a Titan quick hitch. It's so far really happy with the quick hitch. I think it's almost a must. I got a hydraulic top link. To me, it's a big deal when switching from implement to implement. This makes it super easy. And so with that being said, I also have on the farm this little fella right here. Now, 18 horse tractor, doesn't really have a lot of lift capacity, but I'd like to kind of set all my implements up for the quick hitch bushings. And for those of you who don't know about quick hitches, there's a bushing that goes on each piece, or unless you got category 2 pins, that will allow you to jump from implement to implement on the back of the tractor. They fall into the cradle of the quick hitch. It's not necessary for this tractor, but I've seen it as a good opportunity, because I'd like to have all my implements to have the same bushings on them, so I can get them with my Titan quick hitch if I need to, but this tractor can still move them around. So what I've done is I got the Titan, which is like a $300 and some quick hitch, right? Well, I went to Harbor Freight and I bought their Harbor Freight quick hitch because I thought, one, to be a good comparison, apples to apples, side by side, see how they're made together. 2, if it doesn't go too bad, I mean, this tractor doesn't have a high lift capacity anyways, so I don't need all the strength of a big one, so I figured it'd be worth a shot for me to try that route since it's just a little tractor. I might be surprised. It might be good enough for a big tractor. It says good up to 45 horse, but let's go see what's in the box. Okay guys, so I have not even opened this box yet, so I personally have not seen what's in here. I've done that just for you guys, just so you know. So we're gonna cut the ribbon. Who knows, all the parts may not be in here. And there's my quick hitch and a big foam block and some instructions. We probably won't read those. So first impression is it looks pretty beefy. Looks about as beefy as the Titan. So let's drag it out. So this right here looks like it's not welded on quite straight. Maybe not, maybe it's just loose. We'll tighten that up once we get it on there. Ooh, that's got a ring to it. Well, I say let's go ahead and try and put it on the tractor and see what happens. So part of the noise in the background is my heat pump. So just so happens as the real work begins and I go to try and put this on the tractor, help arrives.
Hey guys.
Ta-da! So I got pin there and this pin here, and we'll try and pick this thing up and try and put it over these bottom arms and pin it in. So go ahead and grab the top of it and tilt it up here.
Hey, I thought the tractor was supposed to pick these up.
Well, they do eventually.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I've kind of got this one most of the way in. Got to come up on your sides. There you go. Cut it. That's it. pin should be on the wheel there.
I can get in trouble if I scratch the paint.
Yeah, don't scratch the paint.
Man,
I got the top of it.
you're asking for a lot.
There's the top of it in. So now,
I think you mean the bottom of it.
or yeah, the bottom of it in. I'll get it right here in a second. Leave me be. There's the top pin. That's top, right?
Yeah,
I just check it.
we'll call that one the middle for now.
So, something I need to do now is, now that I've got this on there, I'm going to tighten these chains up later on. I think I got to cut those bolts a little bit. So for now, it's just going to be a little loose. So, the ultimate test here is to go, I don't have any extra bushings right now. Let me bring this up here so I can talk to you in some. There we go. So I don't have any extra bushings right now to put any bushings on the landscape rake, because I didn't realize I'm out of bushings. I know that happened. So we're going to take this thing down there to where I dropped my blade last.
You know what they say there, right?
What?
Bushing in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Yes, something like that.
Right.
So we're going to take this down there, and we're going to try and pick up my blade that I dropped off the back of the Coyote a little earlier today, and see if it'll hook up, pick up, and we'll bring it back up here and look at the two side by side. Kagan likes the little John Deere.
It does wheelies.
He says it's really cool. So, first things first. This right here will not straighten up real well. It kind of rides about there. Part of that, I think, is the way the hole's drilled and the way the mechanism goes back through down here. I don't know. There is some obvious differences as far as just a little bit of build quality, but not like, I don't know if there's $150 worth of difference in build quality. That's my next thing. Right here, we've got that about just partially cocked in there. I need to take his hook off with us and take it to the garage tomorrow because, so this is not a new school plow, it's an old Massey Ferguson plow, and some of the implements that I have are old, but the jaw, the bottom jaw of this is so deep I can't get the pin all the way through there. Where this one, I usually am able to go ahead and just slide it down in there and go ahead and lay my pin in, and it rides in there. And I use a bushing too, which I can't even remotely think about using the bushing over here. So this obviously needs to be adjusted. I got to figure out how I'm going to do that. Part of the problem is, I think, is that it doesn't come out any further than this. So like right here, it's against that right there. So I think the jaw needs to stick out a little bit better. But you know, a grinder or something like that, a little modification, that's not a big deal. I mean, as far as these mechanisms here, it folds over and that pulls in like it's supposed to. That pulls back out. I mean, I don't think it's going to come out. I noticed there's a little slop in that pin right there. I think there might be more slop. I think these over here, the cradles are a little tighter. For what I'm going to do with this, it's going to be fine. I'm not worried about it. But I tell you, honestly, I kind of think maybe if I was buying one, like for my big tractor, my main tractor, I think I'd go ahead and spend the extra money on the Titan, I think. So now Kagan knows absolutely nothing about quick hitches. So Kagan, between the two of them, what do you notice or what do you think?
Well, so far really the only thing I can say is there is one, I will say the issues with the latch. That I don't know if that would actually cause any kind of issue or not, but it just seems like the Titan ones are a little bit better. As far as your top hook, that would be the biggest issue as far as like me is spending the money onto it. But then again, that's also, guys, that's like maybe a 30-minute garage fix.
Yeah, I'll do a little. The one thing that concerns me is that it bolts in here, and notice it starts here. There's not much of a ledge between this and then over here. Notice there is a large chunk of meat here before it comes down into it, and that's probably most of the problem I'm seeing over there. Because if I could get that blade a little further that way, then that pin would probably go in, because you can see my cradle there. Let me look through there. There you go. You can see how it just needs to go that way a little bit more. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do to fix that. I don't know if I just need to hog some of this right here out for no more than what this tractor does, but then that's going to make this valley bigger, and I don't know that I like that. And maybe I just need to go buy another hook that looks more like the one over there, because I think with tape measure, I think they're the same width, and I think I can line it up and make it work. And something else I think I noticed is obviously this is good and straight, and it looks like that's thicker metal too. Maybe not. Let's go back over here.
I think your top is thicker.
Maybe not, but if you look down on it, this one is welded kind of cocked to the side some, so it's not really straight on. So yeah, I'm being a little picky here. I think build quality, definitely. I mean, if it's going to be on your tractor and be on there for a long time, I say spend the extra $150 and buy the Titan or the equivalent of. I know there's other quick hitches out there.
If you're talking about build quality too, if you're looking at the difference between them, that one, you can tell that if you're welders, you're welders, but it looks like the welds are a little bit more cleaner. That looks like they've actually gotten a little bit more meat to them. I do like that one is fully boxed. This one, I mean,
is that hollow underneath?
It's not hollow,
oh, no.
But you can tell that it's not boxed flush. This one is boxed flush. Everything on this one is pretty much.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
This right here, this entire bottom side, it's got a kicker on the back side too, so that's entirely boxed in. And this one over here, that's a gusset, and it kind of goes up inside of it. It's not flush box, so place for stuff to catch kind of there if you eat dirt or whatever you're messing around with. Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, I mean, there's not like an outstanding difference between them, but it does look like again, you get a little bit more quality for your money.
So, moral of the story is, I guess you get what you pay for. Guys, if you have any questions about the Coyote, the Titan Quick Hitch, the John Deere 650, the Harbor Freight, I didn't even see what the brand name was on that Quick Hitch. We'll go back over. If you guys have any question on any of those,
It is a Hallmaster.
a Hallmaster. If you have any question about the Hallmaster Quick Hitch, let us know. Put it in the comments below, and
Not to be confused with a Hall Monitor.
do you have a pass? So guys, if you have any questions, let us know below, and please like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And we're gonna keep playing with tractor parts, and I think tomorrow we're going to the garage to shoot a video.
Oh yeah, we are.
So I'll be working on the truck bed again tomorrow, so always doing something. We'll see you guys later.
I'm gonna be stuffing poultry.
Oh, what?
You'll see.